mad thing. Let's go. So, first thing you need, teleport runes and money. Farming. I've got a farming tab. Now, you probably don't know how to do this on RuneLite. That's alright. So, everything I need in here for a farm runs in here. Depends what you want to plant. If you want to plant trees, which you're going to be doing, you can go RuneLite on the side to the timing tracker. Where you got your birdhouses and shit. Then you got your tree patches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tree patches of normal trees. Then you've got fucking fossil island trees, which you only unlock at like level 45. And then you got fruit trees. So you want to be planting fruit trees and normal trees if you want to make XP. If you want to make money, you plant herbs, but it's pretty shit. It's a waste of time. So your fruit trees, you got 7 of them, or 6. I can't really read right now. 6 of them. And then you've got these 6. So what you need for every farm run, you need your secateurs. You can use normal ones, but I use magic because they're from the quest, and they're better. Gardening trowel, seed dibber, spade, and a rake. So when I put them in the bank, I make sure they're all next to each other so it's easy to get. Now, when you plant normal trees, you don't need... You do need... No, you don't need compost. You don't need compost, don't worry. If you pay the farmer. So, what paying the farmer is we go to trees. You plant a willow tree. If you want the farmer to look over it, which you do, so that, you know, you can just leave it and then come back and then it's fucking all good. You gotta pay him 5 apples. Now, to get 5 apples, you don't really want them separate. They're cooking apples, but they're in a bag. Or a sack or a basket, whatever the fuck it is. So it's like a 1k for each thing, which honestly isn't that bad. So if you were to do a farm run of 5 willow trees, I'm just gonna choose 2. Because I don't want to plant willow trees, to be honest. Willow. Alright, you got seeds. You don't want seeds, you want saplings, but anyway. To make a sapling, get a watering can, get a pot plant, get a gardening trowel and a seed dibber. Put your willow seed in the pot plant, use your watering can on these cunts. Now you gotta wait 5 minutes basically, or 6 minutes until these are gonna be saplings. So you can't do anything with them right now. So that's kind of, you know, shit. But whatever. I'm just gonna drop that and pretend that didn't happen. But I don't really want to wait 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna put them in the bank and then fucking buy some of the cunts. So willow sapling. Sapling is what you want to plant. Costs like 4k. This is honestly cheap XP, so there you go. Fuck, where the fuck are my apples, cunt? Apples, apples. Do you see apples? I don't see apples. Fuck are my apples? Alright, 2 of them. Oh no, we can note these actually. So, whatever you're paying the fucking gardener with, you can note them. It's a good thing to remember. Now, first one that you can plant is in Varrock. I'm just going to show you the 6 trees. So if we run slowly, ever so slowly. So if you start the GE, you can always run to this one first, or you can just TP to Varrock. So here where it is, there you go, I got 13,000 XP. So all you do, you pay this guy coins, he chops your tree down, like your old tree that you have, then you plant your willow sapling, then you just pay him again, and because you got basket of apples, he's going to look after it. And now in about 8 hours, or whenever 1925 is, so it's 7:25, so 5 hours, but really it's normally 8. You can come back, you press click health on the tree, and then you'll get your XP. And we're all good. Next one we're going to go is to Falador. Where the fuck am I going? Okay. Alright, Falador. This one's in the park. And I didn't want to run that way, but thank you. It's next to this bloke. So all you do, you check... Well, I've already fucking checked the health. But you check the health, get the XP, pay her to chop it down, put your new sapling in, and then pay her again. And then repeat. And then you go to the next place, which will be... fucking up here in Tavali. Kirk's lemonade, very good, very good. Get that shit into you, mate. Alright, so you can, now I've told you to do an enlightened journey. Basically, you do that quest, you unlock fucking air balloons. If you go from Castle Wars, you can fly straight to this tree patch. That's why I like doing that quest. Or you can just run all the way up here, but I don't really like running and losing all my energy. So there's where the next dude is. You check the health, you pay him, put your sapling in, pay him again. Next one's in Lumbee, so you can use your home TP if you really don't want to use runes, but I'm rich, so I'm just going to use it. Just click on the mini-map behind the castle and you run straight through it every time. There's the next tree, do the same shit. Next one is Gnome Stronghold. So if you've got a Slayer ring you can go there, but you don't, so I'm just going to run there myself. TP to the GE, use a spirit tree. Fucking... Oh, fuck, I clicked the wrong one. Number 2. Alright, you come here. Now, you got a fruit tree over there, but I'm not going to teach you how to do fruit trees yet. I can do that later. So, there's actually 2 different trees you can plant at the Gnome Stronghold, which is nice. There you go. There's your tree over there. It's right next to the Slayer Cave, so you plant, fucking check your health or whatever, plant, chop it down, all that shit. Then we got one more, I think, no, farming guild. You don't need the farming guild. I think that's it for those. Alright, so that's it for those normal trees. Now I'm going to teach you how to do the fruit trees. So we'll just get our fucking run energy back and go back to the GE. Now, fruit trees are really fucking good because they give heaps of XP, but they take twice as long to grow as a normal tree. So you can do apples at the moment. You can only plant apple saplings and then soon bananas and shit. So if you want to plant an apple sapling, it's 100 coins, man. You can't go fucking wrong. Buy some of them. And you got to use sweet corn to pay for it. So we're going to type in sweet corn. Normal sweet corn, and it cost, what was it? It was 9. You need 9 of them for each one. So this one can be noted, but the sapling you can't have noted, so we're just going to unnode it. Alright. Now we're going to run back again to where I just took you. I'll show you how to do this one. Gnome Stronghold. So now, don't worry too much about compost. If you read about compost, if you're paying them, then you don't need to use compost, unless you're doing a herb run. So when you do that, you check its health, and then you can actually pick fruit from it, and you basically get extra XP and extra money. So you'll pick like 6 fruit every time, and then you use the fruit on this little leprechaun bloke, and he puts it into a note for you. So that's always nice. I'll talk to Belongo over here. Pay to chop it down. I'll put our apple sapling in here, and then we'll pay him again, and he's going to look after it. So now if we go to fruit tree tab, it'll be in the Gnome Stronghold. It's going to be done tomorrow sometime. Alright, so that's the first one you'll do. The second one you'll press 1 on the keyboard. You go to the Tree Gnome Village. We'll run through here. Now you're going to have a lot more saplings in your inventory, obviously, but it's just easy for me to do this. You do them one at a time. Alright, you press follow on that little dwarfy cunt. And then you do the same thing over here. You pick your fucking thing. You pay the bitch. All good. Next one, you want to go to Ardone. So we're just going to go here. And you need coins for this so you can go across the boat. TP to Ardone. Run over here. It might be a bit confusing trying to remember all these TPs at first, but once you do like 5 runs, it's honestly going to be easy as piss. You'll remember it. So you can always go on the wiki and load a list of locations or whatever the fuck it is. Alright, so you go over here, same thing, pick your fucking coconuts, pay this little cunt, and there's a leprechaun somewhere here if you want to fucking, yeah, here, so you can put your fruit as noted, he'll note them for you. Next one, Letia, that's locked behind a quest, which I'm assuming you haven't done, so probably don't need to show you that one. Catherby's a good one. All you gotta do is teleport to Camelot and then run all the way to Catherby. But you already know where that is, so I'm just gonna cheat, basically. Alright, so we're in Catherby. So if you're in Camelot, you would have just been literally up there. So I didn't want to run that far, so I just TP'd. So you'll teleport to Camelot and then you run all the way down here. It's all the way in this fucking corner here, where you catch your little lobsters and shit. There's your leprechaun. So you check your health, then you'll have to click again to pick the fucking fruits. Yep, sick mate, give me your fucking coconuts. Alright. Alright, just press 1 on the keyboard, it's a lot quicker. Use them on that. Left click, pay, press 1 on the keyboard again. Alright, so we've done Brimhaven, which was our Ardone. We've done the Catherby one. We've done the Gnome Stronghold. You can't do Letia. We've done Tree Gnome Village. So if you do unlock the Letia farming patch, which, you know, you're not that far away, really. You get this little fucking teleport crystal from the bitch. And they have 5 charges or 3 charges on however many diaries you've done. So you'll click the crystal. And this will be confusing at first, but don't worry, once you do the quest you'll be fine. And it TPs you to this place. You kill these elf warrior cunts to get more fucking... What the fuck are they? Those cunts, and you get more of the crystals. And then you come in here, and you can get your coconuts again, and then pay the bitch, etc. That's about it. Don't worry about herbs, don't worry about buying compost. If you want to do... I'll show you Fossil Island as well. So once you get 45... you unlock them at Fossil Island. Now, these cost a lot more, but it doesn't matter. Now, you'd use your little red ruby pendant, whatever it's called, dig site pendant. Oh, fuck, I went to the wrong place. Oh, shit. Alright. Just give me a sec. So for this one, we want to go to the dig site. Run along here. Fucking quick travel with this cunt. Now you plant mahogany and teaks here. You just literally run through here. And there you go. You got your fucking tree patches here and you pay these little squirrels fucking food. So mahoganys and teaks, they give good XP. They take a few more days, but they're good XP to get as well. They are in special, so it's level 35 you need teaks. You just pay them 15 limpet roots. And then mahogany costs a heap to pay for, so probably don't do them. As far as trees, you want to pay them the fucking thing, the payment to look after willows, maples, and magics. You don't want to do it for yews because yews, the payment costs so much. So in that case, you'd put a ultra. I'll tell you when you get up to it, but you'd put an ultra compost down, then you'd plant your sapling. Then you just run away. You wouldn't pay the fucker to look after your thing because cactus spines, which are the payment for yew trees, they cost so much money that it's not even worth it. So yeah, but that's the only time you'd use compost. Otherwise you just take these noted and then you pay the little cunts to look after it for you. So they're your fruit trees. You always want to be doing the best one you can per level. Pineapples don't cost much. Papayas cost fuck all. Honestly, I did just papayas from like level 80 to 99 just about, so they're really good ones. You unlock them level 57. Then you can just do trees. But yews and magics, they cost a bit of money. Maples aren't too bad. Willows are dirt cheap. Honestly, they're fucking cheap as piss. Now, the way I paid for farming was I did my birdhouse runs that you do on Fossil Island. And this legit paid for like 99 farming from about level 80. So I paid up until level 80. That does most of your quests. So you're going to get, you know, papaya trees, palm trees, dragon fruit, whatever, mahogany, all this shit. All I'd do is I'd take them all out after like a month. I'd sell them all. Then I'd use that cash to buy whatever the best trees that I could at the time was. Alright, that's enough. That's a fucking long guide. Jeez, can't buy.